Final day of the Aloha Kuwait tour is spent with the troops, checking out the equipment like this MRAP and other gear that is part of soldiers' everyday life.
Pretty much this is our basic rifle. It's an M4 carbine, it's 5.56 millimeter. Holds a 30 round magazine. We use a couple different optics. We have the ACOG, this is a 4-power scope. We have the CCO, which is just a red dot. We also use, it's a PAC-15 laser. It shoots a red laser that's visible to the eye, but also an IR laser that we can see through our night vision. That way the enemy can't see our laser.
And as you can see here, we've got our M4 and this IOTV. The soldiers wear for about 10 hours a day with their helmet in this 140-degree heat. I don't know how they do it. I'm 3 minutes in and I'm about to collapse.
More importantly, it's a chance to talk story, take pictures, and spread aloha between those leaving and those staying on.
We was handicapped coming over. You know, as a group, there's 4 of us. And when Sam couldn't make the flight, it was hard for us to come to Kuwait and present what we do as a force. This already is really stressful. Well, physically, we got bust out.
And we have been going from base to base. The different kind of, humidity, the air, there's like almost no humidity.
The crazy thing is when you sing,
the dust.
Not only the dust, but like all your
sucking in hot
moisture gets evaporated.
The dust is so fine here that it gets in everywhere. And unfortunately for last night's show, it got in my throat and sounded like Froggy from the Little Rascals. So it's just very fine dust. Besides that, the 140 degrees and the dryness. I don't know. I think it's like 2 degrees less than hell, It's really, really tough on these guys.
It took me to come all the way to the Middle East to have a whole new appreciation for the military and for what they do for us at home. We see Pearl Harbor, Schofield, but we never really get to see the inside of what they really do and how much they sacrifice.
I remember thinking before I went on to perform that I didn't feel appropriate actually wearing a crown here and performing for them because I honestly feel that even in the short time span that I've been here, what the troops do here just diminished the way I feel about all the work that I've been doing this year. I mean, it is just a tremendous amount of effort, a tremendous amount of physical stamina, and I just have so much more respect for them now.
It was a surprise. I mean, when they first said we're going to Kuwait, I was like, huh? Kuwait. But, I thought to myself again, hey, the troops, this is all for the troops. Look at what they do for us each and every day. And the way the military takes care of our troops is just tremendous, excellent.
What surprised me the most is how they live out here. You see these huge camps and all these tents, and in these tents you have, a huge cafeteria with tons of food. You have, a theater and, all these commodities for the soldiers to make their stay much more comfortable, and that was very surprising for me. I thought that it would be not like that.
A lot of people in Hawaii or in America don't really understand what people are doing here. Some of my friends would tell me like, oh, why are we sending people to Kuwait? Why is our government spending money in Kuwait? And they don't really understand the importance or like even where different, where the money's coming from or how this project is getting funded and how much support these troops actually really need.
Every single person that came on tour with us, I believe, was supposed to be here and was supposed to be a part of this tour, and it worked out so much better than I could ever have dreamed of.
The soldiers were definitely excited to see us. Took a lot of pictures, met a lot of people.
I have discovered that I would like to bring this entire base back to Hawaii with me because since I've gotten here, they've been nothing but gentlemen, nothing but respectful. So I think a couple of the local boys could take a lesson from some of the military personnel here.
It was a good thing, but it was a bad thing at the same time. I mean, I guess I guess they got homesick. We're not trying to make these troops homesick, but a lot of them got, they kind of got homesick. Hearing the local music, seeing the hula dancers, and seeing the brothers and friends. The comedy, and just things that they know when they go back home. They're gonna turn right to OC-16 and watch it all, and just all over. And it was touching too to see soldiers. When we would do take pictures and meet and greet and sign autographs and stuff. And I've seen some big guys. 6'7", you name it, 200 plus. But when we thanked them and said our goodbyes and told them that we'll see you when you get home, tears just started coming out of their eyes. And I think that was the hardest part for me, to see all these guys they got emotional.
I don't have immediate family here, but just to see the video and how the reaction of the troops, seeing the family and friends, is like, wow, really emotional.
You feel how much they miss home, and then you get that. You realize how much they sacrifice, not only them, but their families.
My brother-in-law is serving in Iraq right now, and I know that it's really a sacrifice for him to give up time with his family. He's got 2 little kids. One of them's 3, the other one's 1 year old, and I know that he'd much rather be spending time with his family, with his wife, but one of the things that he always tells me when we're talking on the phone is sometimes you just got to buck up and do the man thing. And I really do appreciate what these guys do out here. I appreciate what these soldiers do, putting their lives on the line, putting their time on the line to protect our country.
We've been just here for a week, and they got to stay here for years, sometimes years. I have a sister in Afghanistan, First Sergeant Elizabeth Langford, and we raised her children back in Hawaii when she gets deployed, and when she comes back from Iraq, she has to go back to her base in Oklahoma, and the kids really love Hawaii, so they don't even want to go back to their own mother, and it saddens me. But I see why she continues to do this, to make it safe for our children and our grandparents. She's been really touching. And I say thank you. They go through so much. And I'll never look at them the same.
Well, we like to thank everybody at Camp Virginia and everybody that took us on there and took us around, picked us up. We had escorts and convoy. They took care of us. And we really appreciate it.
We were treated like kings, and we had a blast, and it was fun. Even though despite all the weather, with BET, with Tony, with everybody, we had a blast.
We had a good time.
We had a blast.
They're saying thanks for coming out here, and it's like, I got on the plane for like a day. It's really nothing. Y'all are staying out here for like 9 months, 12 months. It's thank me, thank you.
Hi, how's it? I'd just like to say, give thanks to the troops in Kuwait and for all their families back home. They're coming home soon, and we have some top secret we want to tell you. Water. It's the top secret thing around here.
You threw me off on that one. Anyways, we love you guys. Thank you again for all you do for us, Hawaii troops, and everybody that serves in our military in the U.S. We can't thank you enough. And we wish you the best, and we'll see you home soon. God bless you all, and we love you. Aloha Kuwait.
Yes.
When we come back, sacrifice and commitment.